So Karl Rove there, basically calling for Hillary's health records. Is that going to be the 2016 equivalent of calling for Obama's birth certificate?
That'll be part of it. The questions will be limitless. The desire for detail will be endless. The satisfaction that detail acquired will be non-existent. There's always going to be another secret that Hillary is holding back.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Give Me Five. What can I say? Of course, it's the equivalent of asking for Obama's birth certificate, asking for a presidential candidate's health records. How ridiculous is that analogy? Of course, you know, there have already been claims of sexism, and they're doing it to her because she's a woman. I mean, Bill Clinton came out with a revelation today that we've been talking about all day, that this concussion took her much longer to recover from than we ever knew. Not because she told us, because Bill Clinton let it slip yesterday. So, no, she's not keeping anything from us. No, not at all. All right, let's go to Bill Clinton.
First of all, I got to give him credit. You know that that embodies that old saying that consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds. First they said she faked her concussion, and now they say she's auditioning for a part on The Walking Dead. She is strong. She's doing great. As far as I can tell, she's in better shape than I am. She certainly seems to have more stamina now.
Well, all right, there, but that's the same place where he made the revelation about how long it actually took Hillary Clinton to recover from that concussion and the blood clot that followed, or it was as a result of it, between the brain and the skull. Chuck Todd. Chuck Todd, who thinks Benghazi is partisan and it's settled, and Chuck Todd, NBC News White House correspondent, who's not supposed to have an opinion, had this to say.
Look, the fact is, she's the same age. She's going to be the same age as Reagan was. If you're going to go down this road, then you and try to claim that she's going to have some issues or health issues and things of that, and this of that nature, then you have to, you may have to be throwing your own guy, Ronald Reagan, under the bus a little bit. So I think that this is a dangerous, tricky road to go down, and it, as we saw with Rove, you go down this road and you stumble down this road.
You're going to throw Ronald Reagan under the bus if you question Hillary's age? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Does he know Ronald Reagan is not president anymore and is not running and has passed away? What does that mean? Next.
I mean, I agree. At any point, any presidential candidate's got to release their health records. I don't care if they're 45 or 70, okay? Because at the end of the day, you want to know, you know, I think it's important. The American public wants to know. They want to make their judgment about who your running mate is, things like that. So that is fair game. But to sit there and say it's only really applies to her, and you go down there, it's going to look a little sexist if you're not careful, and it's going to backfire.
Ooh, it's going to look a little sexist. Everything's going to look a little sexist through the eyes of Chuck Todd and the rest of the liberal media. And who said it only applies to her? Where did Chuck Todd make that up from? Did Karl Rove say only Hillary has to release her medical records? Is that what any Republican has said? Where does Chuck Todd get that from? He made it up. I'd like to say unreal. Remember how they treated John McCain's wife about John McCain when he ran?
She laughed when asked if she has any concerns about his age.
You're laughing. Why are you smiling about that?
Come spend a day.
There's never been an older president. So you've got this is a fair question.
It is a fair question.
And you've seen, as a wife of a senator, what that job does to the men who elected to it.
I would challenge anybody who has a question about his age to come travel with us for a day on the campaign, because I have to pull off sometimes. He's too much for me. This is about experience. This is a man who not only has experience, but has the compass that his life skills and his life experiences have given him.
Can't take away the numbers. 71.
No, he's 70. Listen.
Oh, can't take away the numbers. He's 71. It's a legitimate question. I guess because he's a man. A little sexism there, Ann Curry? Or are you going to interview Bill Clinton and give him the same grilling? I wouldn't hold my breath. On the Steve Malzberg Show. Seconder.